Hey everybody, it's Monday the 29th of April. Now I've got a confession to make. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I try and be nice to people, but I have a couple of faults. Firstly, I like my junk food, and secondly, I think I'm allergic to money. Now I'm not proud of this. I spend money I haven't got, I buy things I don't really need. I love gadgets, basically. I love cameras especially, and I've gone a bit nuts lately with Liz being in hospital. She's an excellent sort of control point for me, you know. She stops me spending money I don't have, and frankly, I'm at home and I'm bored and I'm stressed, and that's no excuse, I know. But anyway, it all started, this vlogging thing, when I bought this, the DJI Pocket Osmo Pocket 3 or whatever it is. I then bought the DJI Action 4 as a sort of secondary camera for vlogging, which is the one that I can mount onto my car or on bits of my anatomy or whatever. I then bought the DJI Mini 4 Pro drone, my first drone, and I like it, and almost I can't fly it because of the frickin' weather, it constantly rains. But almost immediately after I bought it, the DJI Avata 2 came out. Now, this is a heavier drone than 250 grams, and one that I have to fly further away from buildings and from people, but I've got the appropriate, registration to be able to do that. And to be honest with you, I've put extra little things on my DJI Mini 4 Pro that takes it over the weight limit of 250 grams anyway. So I saw this thing and I was like, I've got to have it. And I'm not proud of myself, but I've bought one. And today we're going to have a look at it because I'm going to unbox it for you. Here it is, the DJI Avata 2. This is my second drone. Now this is an FPV drone. Basically, you get the DJI Goggles 3 and this motion controller, and essentially you're able to sort of fly this drone as if you are literally flying it inside it. Now I like my sort of VR stuff, and I guess this is kind of a mixture of that, right? So anyway, because you've got like flying a drone and you're kind of, there in the drone, if you like. I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we're going to unbox this, and we're going to unbox it right now. I picked it up today from Curry's. I don't normally buy from Curry's because they've never got any stock. I can't remember whether I've mentioned this before in this vlog, but apart from piling TVs high, they don't ever have stock of anything. Liz and I literally went to buy a new fridge some years ago, and we found the fridge that we wanted in Curry's. There was one there. And we asked if I could buy it, and they said, no, we've got no stock. And I said, but I'm literally touching one of these fridges right now. No, we don't have any. Unbelievable. They've never got stock, ever. Right, ready for this? I like that bit. I like that bit a lot. So, open the box. Scan QR code before first use. That installs the DJI Fly app on your phone. Well, I've already got that. Now in here, it appears that we just have a big bag. So this is the Fly More combo. This has got 3 batteries with it. I am super paranoid about charging batteries and things running out of battery. So, for me, having multiple batteries is a no-brainer, really. So the box is empty, and we have quite a nice little bag. Just going to pull that off. Bit of sort of cardboardy sort of stuff. And the bag has a grabby handle and obviously a sling as well, which is quite nice. Looks like we've got a side pocket here There we go, DJI. There's a side pocket and another side pocket. And it looks like it opens this way. So here we go. Tricky doing this with one hand, you know. And one bag open. Let's see what we've got in the bag. In the top here. So let me open this up. Oops. We've got a USB cable. Sorry for knocking the camera over. I'm trying to do this one-handed. A bit tricky. Yeah, so we've got USB A to C cable. Okay. Okay. Get rid of that little bag. In here, what is this? Stop falling over. Sorry, my camera's falling over because I'm balancing it on my not insubstantial belly. As I said, the junk food is one of my downfalls. Hence, I'm quite fat. Right, this is an additional forehead pad for if the lenses are too close to your eyes. So basically this is a spacer. Oops, sorry to get that in the focus there. Basically this is a spacer for when you're putting the goggles on. You can put this on to kind of take it away from your eyes a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to check that there's nothing else in that bag. Now, what else did we have? We also had this. Just peel this open if I can. God, this is really sticky. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat. There we go. Right, what we have here this is a minus 2.0D corrective lens with a link there to a video tutorial on how to use it. And the other one here, this is a, oh, another one, same again. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, of course, that'll be for the goggles, not for the drone. Right, sorry, getting confused. Right, there's more stuff in this top bit, quite a lot of stuff as it happens. Right, so we have, traditionally, we have spare rotor blades / propellers. There's 4 of those. With the appropriate screws for each one. So that's a complete set there to replace if they get damaged. In here we have a little Allen key. Now I'm not going to take that out of the packet just yet because I don't want to lose it. And in here we have another cable by the looks of it. Just open this up using my teeth because I'm... so it's a simple USB-C cable. Okay. What else do we have in the top here? And we just have some silica gel thingy-bobs in the top there. Okay. So, I'm going to open the bag. Let's work from the back, shall we? So, to start with, what we have is, I think this is the motion controller. Oops. So, a little lanyard there to attach it to your hand. And basically, as I understand it, I think that does acceleration, and I think motion control will basically move the drone. Either for the, I can't remember which is, I've seen a couple of videos. That might be for the camera, or maybe this is for the camera. I don't remember, but obviously we'll find out. And we've got a home button there, and I imagine that's a record button and an on button there. With a USB charging slot in the bottom. Obviously this one doesn't have a screen because you're basically looking through the drone when you're flying it. Now you can, I believe, pair the drone with another remote DJI remote, but I don't have that, I don't think. Let's find out what we do have. So this is the battery packs. So again, excuse me for using my teeth, but you know, I want to make sure this is riveting television. Haha. So if we open this up, like the basically similar to the Action 4 camera and the DJI Mini 4 Pro, basically you get this big box with a charging socket there, and you've got space to put 3 batteries in. So this is, as I say, this is the Fly More combo. You get 3 batteries. The third one will be in the drone, I've got no doubt whatsoever. So that's what that is. Just put that down there. Let's take out this bit. Right, so this, I believe this is the goggles. I believe they are the goggles 3. So, because it's a bigger packet, I can open it a bit more easily, get a bit more leverage on it. So, we take it out, and what we have is a piece of foam. I imagine that's for fitting. Another piece of foam, also I imagine for fitting. 2 lenses in there. Adjust diopters by rotating knobs on. So obviously this is the distance between your eyes. This is how you would adjust, as you would rotate them inwards or outwards. Okay, a sort of flexible silicone thing there, forehead piece there, and basically the aerials are here. You look a bit like an insect, and these are pass-through cameras. So basically, when you are flying the drone, you are obviously looking through from a drone's perspective. You can get a picture-in-picture view of actually where you are. You're not really intended to sort of walk around with this thing on, but obviously if you've got people nearby or people approaching you, or you're with people, you know, you might want to see them. So those are the goggles. We've got some control buttons up here. Obviously I'm going to need to learn, you know, what those buttons do. Okay, but that's essentially what you wear. I don't know if that's a battery pack on the back, that I can feel a wire going through there. Not one that side, so I imagine that's a battery pack. I'm guessing, I don't know, don't quote me, but obviously here is where you would, you know, you can see here as I turn this, the strap goes in or out, so this is obviously how you tighten it. So there might not be a battery in there, but it feels weighty. But then again, it might just be a counterweight. So, you know, what do I know? I'm talking rubbish probably. Right. So, do we have anything else in here new apart from? Oh yeah, the drone. Right. So let's just check. Yep, the bag is empty. And now, of course, we have the main event. This is the DJI Avata 2. I've never flown an FPV drone before. I'm told that this one's quite good for beginners. As I say, I just wish it would stop raining so that I can get these things out and fly them. So there we go. There is the drone. So what I like about this one, having already crashed my Mini 4 and having a lot of hassle, and I tried to replace rotor blades and I didn't realise they had to be replaced in pairs, and I got all sorts of hassle like that, right? I've since put propeller guards on my Mini 4 Pro. Well, this obviously has them built in, right? So, you know, already it's kind of a bit safer from crashing, I would think. And yeah, I just like the idea of sort of flying, almost like a VR experience, you know, flying with your drone. So there's a couple of sensors here, which I believe is to detect things behind the drone. Of course, you've got the main camera here, 4 rotor blades. I don't know what's under this panel here. Somewhere there will be a USB. Here we go. Yeah, so yeah, in here, there's the USB charging point and the slot for the SD card. That's in there. And here is the third battery, okay? So the third battery would basically just, you know, it just goes, which way around? It just goes, it's that way around. It just goes straight into there like that. And then you can plug this thing in and it will charge all 3 batteries. And I think you'll get a status light on the top of each one. That seems to be how DJI sort of operate. So this is the thing, right, is because I've become quite enamored with their products, and they're very easy to use. And yeah, do not touch the air intake to avoid burns. Okay. I don't know if there's a protective film on here. It feels like there might be, but I could be wrong. Oh, there we go. There's actually a cover on there, so we can take off the lens. So yeah, like the Mini 4 Pro, there's a protective cover to protect it when it's in storage, but obviously, you know, this goes up and down. I don't know if there's a left or right other than rotating the drone. The Mini 4 Pro has the option to switch into vertical as well, but this is obviously not intended for that. And also the Mini 4 Pro has a follow mode, which this one doesn't have, because basically you're flying it as if you're inside it. Yeah. If that makes any sense. On the back of the battery that was in here, let's turn it upside down. It says charge to activate the intelligent flight battery before using for the first time. Okay, so I'm not planning on doing anything with this at the moment. I'm going to have to put my usual stickers with my name and phone number and email address on. Plus, of course, I'm legally obliged to, in the UK at least, under Civil Aviation Authority guidelines, I have to put my operator ID and my flyer ID. I'm not intending to annoy anybody with flying drones. You know, I won't be buzzing people. I'm not going to be spying on people's houses. I just wish it would stop raining so I could get out of the house and maybe actually go and fly some of these things. But yeah, I'm looking very much to being able to fly this. I hope you've enjoyed my unboxing video. Let me just assemble all the parts together so that you can see exactly what we've got. So bear with me. There's my feet there. You've got a nice shot of my feet. So we've got the 4 spare propellers. Obviously you can get more spares, but I'm hoping because they're protected, these ones, I won't have to replace them quite so often. We've got these 2 sort of lens corrector things. We've got a couple of cables. We've got a couple of bits of foam and the forehead adapter thingy. We've got a lanyard. We've got the controller. We've got the Allen key, which I'm guessing is for... Oh, well, that'll be for these screws here, won't it? Yes, of course. And then finally, of course, well, not finally, we've got the bag, of course, which is very nice. Everything fits inside there. And then, of course, we actually have the goggles themselves. So basically, I'm going to get all this lot charged. Oh, there was one other thing. We got this little package here. Now, this is just like manuals and things, a recommendation to use Lightcut, which is like their recommended app for editing. And there'll be a pack of stickers in here as well. So yeah, that's what you get. I think there's a package where you get the other remote control. The one I've got with the DJI Mini 4 Pro is the one with the screen on it. There's another remote control, which is more like, it doesn't have a screen, which you can also use to fly this. But, you know, I'm not worried about that. I'm quite keen just to kind of try the motion controller. As I say, I'm not looking to bother anyone with my drone. I just think it'll be cool, a nice sort of hobby, something to mess around with, something to do. And, you know, as I say, I do spend more money than I actually really have. I am terrible with that, really. I am an awful, awful person. But I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing video. Certainly, I think my 2 cats have. Because they're very keen to see what's going on. That's Tiberius and that's Whisper, and those are my feet again. Yeah, so as I say, I hope you've enjoyed this. That's the DJI Avata 2. That's the Fly More or whatever it is pack with 3 batteries. Thanks very much for watching. Have a very nice day.
If you enjoy what I do here, although I can't think why, please remember to click the like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. You might also want to check out my website, www.worldsbestestpoet.com, if you fancy a laugh.